Hello. Hello. Seems really low.
Say it louder.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Dick. Hello and welcome to News to Drink To. We haven't recorded a month.
It's been a month.
It's been a month. So
dear.
lots has happened. We won't be going through most of it because time. But we've cherry-picked some juicy stories.
Nice.
Number one. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, by the way.
Yeah, do that.
We are rusty. I don't know what's going on. Who are you?
Forgotten how to do this. My name's Mr. Jones.
Cool. First up, Harvey Weinstein
Yes.
is going to
Everyone's
die
favourite.
in jail.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was what we hoped in the first place.
So, yeah, he was already convicted for 23. How old is he? He's 70, by the way.
Right.
He was convicted, I believe, in New York for 23 years for rape and sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
Now, over in LA, he's been convicted for rape and sexual assault, and they've added 16 years.
Right.
So, 109 is when he's up
109
for
years.
parole. No,
he's going to be 109.
going to be 109
Right.
when he's up for parole. So, yes, he will die in jail.
So where is he in jail? Like, if he's been convicted in two different states?
Somewhere in the middle.
Is that the way it works?
I guess federal prison?
Yeah, I suppose so. Because he tried all that, like, so he was one of those, like, when he started going to court, all of a sudden he was really frail, like, and he's
Yes.
using, like, a Zimmer frame and stuff. Like,
Neck brace on.
yeah, as if everyone's going to be like, oh,
Yeah.
poor old Harvey.
He did beg.
Yeah.
He begged the judge not to let him.
Oh, yeah, he's one of those people that will not do well in prison. Like, I mean,
No.
he's lived a life of luxury
Yes.
and privilege and stuff, and
Yeah,
now
mate,
he's
yeah.
going to be...
Can you imagine going from that to...
Yeah. Also, yeah, when you go to prison, like it's fairly well known if you go to prison for things like rape and stuff, then you're pretty much a target.
Yeah, that's
So-
where the term nonce came from.
Yep.
So, yeah, Christ. And he doesn't seem to... I mean, what... I don't say why would you do these things? Because he's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
But why would you be so stupid to do them and think you... He either thought, I'm going to get away with this
Yeah.
forever
that's exactly what
because
it's
I'm
like.
untouchable.
Yeah.
Or he didn't ever think it was that bad of a thing.
Well,
And now he's like, oh, all those terrible things I did. Right. I'm going to die in a cell.
This isn't allowed.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was one of those, like, obviously he just got to a certain point where he thought he was absolutely untouchable and he was so powerful.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you're a movie producer. You're not like some sort of demigod kind of thing. You don't have power. You don't have that much power. Eventually, you're going to be like, oh no, this is society. This is how we exist. You can't do these things.
Yeah. Some other points. He was found innocent on a charge of sexual battery. Not that that matters in the grand scheme of things. Like, oh, he's not that bad then.
Yeah. But it was like, phew.
And a jury was unable to reach a verdict on 3 other sexual assault counts, including one involving a woman named Jennifer Seibel Newsom,
Right.
who is the wife of California Governor Gavin Newsom.
Oh,
So,
that kind of helped.
yeah. People, how did he get away with this for so long? Well, it wasn't until he fucked the wrong person, basically,
Yeah.
that it came crashing down.
But yeah, I mean, I imagine there's still people out there that haven't sort of come forward. I imagine he's more prolific than even we know at this point. Like,
I mean, at this point, surely you just would come forward.
I guess, well, see, it's not always that easy, I don't think. There's still some people who are just like, no. Because, I mean, there was still, like, some of the women that came forward still faced a lot of people going, fuck off, mate.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
well, some
you
of
know,
them, I mean, this one that he's been charged with, this most recent one, is a Jane Doe. We still don't know her name.
Yeah.
Because it's being withheld for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think it's too much to think that there's probably still people out there that haven't.
Yeah. Well, what a monster.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Fair, basically, and I'm sure many people will in jail for the next 23 years.
Shower time is going to be an ordeal.
Don't you know who I am? Next up, Tom Sizemore, Hollywood actor, is dead.
I don't know.
alive?
I haven't, like, his agent, the last I read, and I meant to check this today, but the last I read, his agent said he's in a really bad way.
Aneurysm.
Yeah, something like that. But,
Yeah.
I mean, he has a long history of substance abuse. substance and alcohol abuse problems.
Yeah.
Also run-ins with the law, mainly due to the substance and alcohol abuse. He was when he was cast in Saving Private Ryan. Didn't he have to go through?
You have to take a drug test
like,
every day. Yeah, that was
and it was under the They were like, it doesn't matter. Like if you failed the drug test even once, then we'll just recast it and we'll film again.
Yeah,
like
basically.
Yeah,
and he did obviously because he's in the movie. He did stay clean and sober for all of that.
Well, he's been in and out of rehab quite a lot. He did one of those like celebrity rehab shows, I think, and he has been clean. But I think it's like I imagine. I mean, I don't want to speculate that. I don't think they've. This could be something completely unrelated, but you know. History suggests.
Currently in ICU, and his agent has said is critical condition after suffering a brain aneurysm, which I mean, I don't really know the fucking details of like brain aneurysms, but I mean they'll get you even if you've not done hideous amounts of cocaine.
This is true.
Yeah, live every day like it's your last, because you might just fucking drop dead.
Exactly that, and it's a shame as well because Sizemore at his best is excellent. He's so good.
When you think of him in Saving Private Ryan, True Romance.
Yeah,
he is so good in True Romance, and he's a talented man, but unfortunately, he did have those issues, and a lot of stuff you could say he probably just did that. He did a Wes Bentley. He was just doing that for the money to buy drugs.
Yeah,
which is a shame. From someone going into hospital to someone coming out of hospital, Jeremy Renner.
All right,
he's home.
He's home.
Yes, after suffering 30 broken bones.
I know, mate. If he wasn't a superhero, he'd be dead now.
Chris Evans tweeted out, "How's the snowplow doing?" Oh, such a dad joke, isn't it? And she's like, "I'd give you a thumbs up, but they're all broken." Bet you love that.
Yeah. But no, that's good. That's good because I like Jeremy Renner a lot. Like, not just because of the Marvel movies, but I think he's a good. I'm watching that Mayor of Kingstown at the moment, and it's excellent. It's really good.
He's also apparently quite the interior decorator.
Apparently.
But yeah, he's home and alive.
Good. Well done, Jeremy.
So some good news. On to some bad news. Julian Sands, we mentioned this.
God, yeah, so
still missing.
7 weeks now.
6 weeks, I think.
Is it 6 weeks? 6 or 7.
This or that, doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's still a long time to be missing.
In the mountains.
Yeah, that does not bode well, especially considering it wasn't like he was carrying a load of stuff to survive 7 weeks in the wilderness.
No, and the reason they haven't been able to find him is because these searches are constantly being hampered by storms.
Yeah, so weather conditions and stuff, yeah.
So he's dead.
But it certainly looks that way.
Now it is, now they are just in the process of... Well, the way that they phrased it was, our main priority is to give the family closure. So, AKA, we're looking for a corpse.
We're looking for a body. Yeah, they've probably got the the sniffer dogs that are specially trained to find bodies.
Hollywood actors.
It's a shame as well because I mean he hasn't done a lot recently, but he did some great films like back in the day. So yeah, that is it's a shame.
Mm-hmm. More bad news. Bad news to drink to. Hellboy.
Oh,
getting another reboot. So, for those who don't know, Hellboy, comic books, Dark Horse, wasn't it?
Yes.
Guillermo del Toro makes Hellboy, Hellboy 2, both two much loved, fantastic
great
movies.
Films with Ron Perlman as Hellboy, and he was fantastic as Hellboy.
Yeah, that's one of those ones where it's like he was born to play that role.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ron Perlman is Hellboy. For reasons no one can fathom, the studio decided not to go with Del Toro and Perlman for Hellboy 3. Said, no, we're going to reboot it. No one liked this idea.
No.
Nobody was on board with this. It's like, what the fuck? We want a third one. Why aren't you making a third one? No, we're going to reboot it because everything's being rebooted at the moment.
Yeah.
I know that those two films, as much as they are loved, weren't big box office hits. But they're good films. Anyway, so it's announced it's going to be rebooted, and David Harbour is cast as Hellboy, and Neil Marshall is hired to direct.
Yeah.
And everyone kind of goes, oh, maybe this actually this could be good.
Yeah.
It's released, it's fucking dog shit.
It is a bad film.
It's fucking dreadful.
David Harbour's not bad. like it's not the worst casting. Like, but
No,
the whole film itself is terrible.
Yeah,
like,
and I think we talked about this a long time ago, before you were on it, and it was very much one of those films where the studio fucked this up.
Yeah,
There was
entirely. Well, the
talks of arguments on sets over
Yeah.
like how a tree should look, and they fired Neil Marshall's DOP, the guy he's worked with pretty much his entire career, as sort of a kind of fuck you move. Like,
Right.
this is how we are in charge, and you will do what we say, and this tree is going to look that way. And I mean, Neil Marshall, this is the guy that made Dog Soldiers, The
Yeah, he's made some great
Descent, some of the biggest episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Great director, David Harbour, sorry, only second really to Ron Perlman if you're going to go with who should play Hellboy.
Yeah.
And they completely fucked it up. So now they're rebooting it again.
Well, the whole story when the first reboot, they was like, oh, it's gonna be closer to the comics. It's gonna be darker and more gory, like the comics were.
It is incredibly violent.
Yeah, but I mean, in a way that doesn't bring anything to the film.
No,
like at all. So now this reboot, the second reboot they're talking about, I read something yesterday. It said it's going to be much darker and more close to the comics. Like we've been down this road.
Didn't you do that? Yeah. And it sucked.
Yeah. So I mean,
Christ.
there are things they could do. The comics are great, but I don't think you can get. You're never going to get the same sort of aesthetic as the comics. There's
No.
like
It's been directed by Brian Taylor.
from Taylor and Neveldine, isn't it? Like, is it Neveldine? Neveldine and Taylor.
Well, it doesn't
He
matter
did,
because Taylor's the only.
Yeah, Ghost Rider 2.
Spirit of Vengeance.
Vengeance! Spirit of Vengeance! And what was the... they did Crank with Jason Statham.
Yeah. We've done a whole episode on Movies to Drink To on Ghost Rider Part Dusk, Spirit of Vengeance. If you want to go check that out and hear what we thought about it. But in short, it's shit.
It's very shit.
Yes. It's
wildly
absolutely terrible.
shit.
This is supposed to start filming in 2 months.
Right.
They haven't announced who's been cast as Hellboy.
Scared.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And also, it's being produced by Millennium Studios or something.
Right, okay.
So it seems like this is kind of... It's gonna be shit.
Is it going to be a lower budget? Like it's going to be...
I mean, it's Brian Taylor directing it.
Yeah. I mean, they've definitely got a style as well, Taylor and Neveldine and stuff. So I don't know what.
Yeah,
everything
everything looks shit. Everything's really choppily edited together.
Oh, the editing's awful.
Yeah.
Like it's headache inducing.
Yeah,
like, in Spirit of Vengeance, it's it's literally migraine inducing the way they cut it. So yeah, that would be. Oh, that's terrifying. It's just not going to be. It doesn't bode well.
No, it really doesn't. I mean, can we just go back to Del Toro?
I don't see what the problem was. I mean, Del Toro, it was very sort of...
they were up for it.
Yeah, it was physical, very like physical effects.
Yeah.
Like the creatures were all like made. They were like these like extravagant costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
And it looked beautiful. Both films looked amazing. I know the second one wasn't as big a hit as the first one,
But it's a better film, I'd say.
yeah, it's especially in terms of like set design and everything else. It looks amazing. It's like Del Toro at his most Del Toro.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a shame. So I don't understand this at all.
No. Oh dear. Well, we don't look forward to it.
No,
But we're going to have to watch it, aren't we?
of course.
Oh,
I mean,
brilliant.
Goes without saying.
What else have we got? Just some other. The Flash has a trailer. A full-on
It
trailer.
does.
Everyone seems to have forgotten that Ezra Miller is a psychopath.
I mean, I think most people are like there's all the buzz around. Oh, Michael Keaton's back as Batman, and Ben Affleck's there as well.
Michael Keaton is going to be on screen for 5 fucking minutes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's the same with all of these fucking these big cameos that they keep putting in these big tentpole fucking superhero movies. They did it recently with Ant-Man with Bill Murray, who is on the screen for 3 minutes, if that.
Haven't seen it, not gonna.
Oh, I quite liked it.
Of course you did. No one else fucking did, apparently.
That's not true. That's not true. Some people did. Some people. It's not for everyone. It's one of those. It's very CGI heavy and stuff. But it's an Ant-Man movie and it's fun. I didn't want anything else from it, so that's what I got.
Anyway, yeah. They in the trailer they've gone heavy on the Batman stuff.
Yeah.
Not so heavy on the Flash, because Ezra Miller is, as we said. Where is Ezra Miller?
Yeah. What currently? I don't know.
Not in jail.
Are they gonna wheel him out for the
like
the
Hannibal
premiere
Lecter
and stuff? Yeah. Oh mate, they should do that. All masked up and everything. Just be like, what did we say before?
He's just there like, this is my moment. This is it.
He's going to be promising to behave and stuff. I think we made this joke.
Oh, he's going to unleash a bag of bees. The premiere. Oh Christ, God knows. But I mean, I'm there for Keaton.
I'll
Batman.
see it. I will see it.
I'm there for Affleck as Batman. I'm there for. Some people are saying Christian Bale's Batman is in it. From like,
I think that's hope. That's yeah. I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
Bale has said multiple. I mean, I know that doesn't mean much these days, but Bale has said like, if Nolan doesn't sign off on it, then I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, they've leaned in heavy, and I'm there for the Batman stuff. But like I said to you, this just looks like the DC Snyderverse version of the multiverse.
Yeah,
what was that stupid fucking film? No Way Home.
No Way Home, Multiverse Madness.
Can't get home.
Marvel, Can't Get Home. Last Taxi Home.
Yeah. I want to go home.
Well, Marvel, their whole thing is the multiverse at the moment, so it does seem like terrible timing to release a multiverse movie on DC's part. But I mean, like this is these are the last few movies we've got before Gunn officially takes over and starts making
and ruins it forever because Henry Cavill is Superman.
He pissed them right. Pissed everybody was like all up in arms recently again because he just announced that he's been writing this Superman movie for months, like even before Cavill like said, "Oh, like I'm back." Like, and there was never any intention. So they did kind of string Cavill along, and I was like, yeah, make a Instagram video about it. Go ahead, no worries. Tell everyone you're back, and then they're like, you're fired again.
Well, yeah, just get over it.
Yeah, I mean, nobody can predict the future. We have no idea. I like Gunn personally, and I think he's a good person to take over the DCU. I mean, it's a mess. It's been a mess for a long time. It needs some work. So to kind of ignore that and start again seems like the right idea to me.
And also, I don't think we need a Superman movie.
No, we don't. But that's the problem with DC. Like, is there as much as Marvel's got? I know they've got like the Avengers, but they've got all these other characters that they've been using for years: X-Men, Fantastic Four, and all this other stuff. Whereas DC really has their Trinity, like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and that's it.
Like all of the other characters, no matter unless you're a comic book fan, all of the other characters are side characters.
Pretty much. And the Flash is. You can run fast.
Can run really fast. Right. Well, yeah, I'm the fastest man alive, apart from this time when this guy turns up, and I'm going to have to run faster than I've ever run before.
And Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
I live in a swamp. Okay, and I'm a thing. Great.
I'm quite interested in what they do with Swamp Thing. But now
I still want to see that fucking Lobo movie.
Yeah, well, they reckon that they've secretly already cast Jason Momoa as Lobo instead of Aquaman.
Because Aquaman, another one. Oh,
they keep delaying it, don't they? They're like, shouldn't it have been out by now?
I thought it was like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and now they're like, oh, we'll release it. We are releasing it in a bit.
But also, no one cares.
Yeah, it's taken.
Actually, the fact that like when you think about it, why has Aquaman 2 been delayed so much? And obviously,
it's taken ages to airbrush Amber Heard out of all the scenes.
But who is more problematic, Amber Heard or Ezra Miller?
Ezra Miller, hands down.
But his movie, or their movie, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Here's Michael Keaton. And look at this. Like, hey, is that Ezra Miller there? Didn't he, like, storm all of Hawaii? And, like...
Storm Hawaii.
Yeah, just, like, running up the beaches.
Went on a spree of bar brawls.
Yeah.
Groomed a few children.
Started a cult.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Oh, but Amber Heard.
Shit on a bed.
She shit on Johnny Depp's bed. That's it. It's not... It's who you fuck with.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller
definitely seems to be.
They were just fucking with the public.
The normal people.
Yeah, that's fine. But Johnny Depp is a goddamn treasure. An icon. He must be protected at all costs. And Amber Heard must be airbrushed out and then fired in a rocket into the sun. Because you can't fuck with Depp.
No.
There you go. What were we talking about?
I don't know. We started off about the
Flash trailer.
And it just went.
We've come round.
Yeah.
What was the other thing? Oh, the Oscar nominations.
All right, yeah, you're gonna have to. I'll be all surprised because I kept meaning to look them up and I haven't.
Right, the nominees are actor in a leading role. Nominees: Austin Butler for Elvis.
Oh,
I still haven't seen it. I do like Baz Luhrmann though. I do like his films.
I can't stand all these like biopics that are coming out that have people in like that it's about, or the families of people that it's about, all have too much. So you don't get a true telling of these people's lives. It's just rose tinted. Anyway, that's another discussion.
Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin.
Yes.
Brendan Fraser, The Whale.
Oh, I still haven't seen The Whale.
I really want to see
anyway.
it. Yeah. Paul Mescal, After Sun.
Haven't seen that.
Apparently it's quite boring.
Is it?
Bill Nye, Living.
Is he?
Still.
I wouldn't mind seeing. I haven't seen that film, but I like Bill Nye. But my pick out of those would be Farrell, because The Banshees of Inisherin is a fantastic film.
Banshees of Inisherin is the only one that I've seen on that list.
Oh, I love that film.
But also just because Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, I do love Brendan Fraser as well. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
At the moment.
I do really want to see The Whale, and he does look, from what I've seen, he does look awesome in it. Actor in a supporting role: Brendan Gleeson, Banshees of Inisherin.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Tyree Henry, Causeway. Haven't seen it.
No.
Judd Hirsch, The Fabelmans. Really want to see that.
I do want to see that. Yeah.
This is the thing. All these films tend to be nominated. Some of them like immediately after. We don't get time to watch them, so it's hard to. Barry how do you say it?
Keegan, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Barry Keegan, Banshees of Inisherin.
He is fantastic in that film.
He is really good. Yeah. And Ki Hu Kwan, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh,
Which I still haven't seen.
I love that film. It's
I really
good.
Actually, I was meaning to watch it this week, and I just didn't find time.
It's
and
on
then I started
Prime
Squid Game
at the moment, I think. But I watched it a while back because it was one of those like I was like, I'm not going to pay for it. I'm not going to pay for it. And then I was like, I really want to see it, so I ended up renting it. And it's fantastic.
Yeah, there was one. I was supposed to go to the cinema to see it. There was only one showing, and it was on like a Monday afternoon. I couldn't make it. So yeah.
It's well worth watching.
But again, I've only seen Banshees of Inisherin out of that. But Ki Hu Kwan would be cool.
Yeah, I'd love
Round.
to see it. Like Short Round, yeah.
And Data.
Data.
Yeah. Actress
From the
in
Goonies.
Yeah. Actress in the leading role. Kate Blanchett for Tar. Haven't seen it. Is it even out over here yet?
I think it's just come out. I think it's on. I'm sure you can watch it on Prime.
Ana de Armas, Blonde, which everyone hated.
Yeah, I've not heard good things to the point where it's put me off watching it, but I do love her.
Yeah, she was great in Knives Out. Andrea Riseborough to Leslie. This is the controversial one.
Addition.
I mean, we haven't really got time to go into all of this, but basically, she managed to get nominated through a sort of grassroots campaign, as opposed to movie producers throwing money everywhere for your consideration campaigns. And the Academy are like, how'd they do that? Well, we're going to have to look into this.
Yeah.
Like,
basically, you haven't spent enough money to get nominated, so we might not let you.
Yeah. Michelle Williams, The Fabelmans, and Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Actress in a supporting role, Angela Bassett for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I'd like to see Angela Bassett pick up an Oscar.
I would like to see
I haven't
Angela
seen that movie, but I'd just like to see Angela.
She is good. She's very good.
Hong Chau, The Whale, Kerry Condon, Banshees of Inisherin. That's the one that's being talked about that she's probably going to take it home. But
good.
They said that about the BAFTAs. Oh, also, another quick point. To every American I saw on TikTok saying that the Banshees of Inisherin obviously won a lot of BAFTAs because Ireland isn't part of Britain. They don't like it when you think it is.
No.
Why?
Yeah, don't say that to Irish people. Yeah. Fuck.
Read a fucking book. It's so annoying.
Well,
obviously Banshees won because this is the British film. Jamie Lee...
it's a fucking good film.
Yeah, it's a really good film. Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Stephanie Hsu, I'm not sure how I'm saying it, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Cool.
Animated feature film, Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro's.
Right,
Pinocchio.
okay. I still haven't got round to watching it.
Same. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. No idea what that is.
Nope.
Puss in Boots, The Last Wish.
I've actually heard really good things about that.
Really?
Yeah, a few people, because I think everybody was expecting it to be like a run-of-the-mill sort of spin-off from a much bigger film and stuff, but apparently it's very good.
Oh, wow. How about that?
And it does have Florence Pugh in it, apparently, even if she's animated.
The Sea Beast and Turning Red. Cinematography. Here we go. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Fantastic.
I still haven't seen it.
It's really good.
Yeah, I know.
It's very good.
Supposed to be really good. And it's been on Netflix for like a fucking year, it feels. And I think I was just like, skip past it. Like, oh, is that like a mini series, like a remake of it or something?
Oh no, it's I mean, it's very grim, but it's very, very good.
World War One was grim.
It was. It was. That's my point. Like, it was. Yeah, it does not shy away from
How grim?
the grim.
The grim, the grim of the trenches. Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths. No idea. Elvis.
No.
I haven't seen it. Empire of Light and Tar. Best costume design: Babylon, Black Panther, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and
Black Panther.
Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. But isn't that all the costumes are CGI?
No.
I think they are. Directing nominees are Martin McDonagh, Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah.
Daniel Kwan and Danielle Sherritt, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay.
Spielberg, The Fabelmans.
Yeah.
Todd Field, Tar, and Ruben Östlund, Triangle of Sadness.
Not heard that. Don't know what that is.
No, don't know what that is. Documentaries. I've not heard of any of them.
Cool.
Documentary shorts. No one cares. Film editing. The one thing that I've said, I must have said this before. The best film editing is the shit you don't notice.
Yeah.
That you never think about. The nominees are Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick.
Which I enjoyed immensely. Even if it's got fucking big teeth cunt face in it.
International feature film: All Quiet on the Western Front, Argentina 1985, Close, EO, The Quiet Girl. It's probably going to go to All Quiet on the Western Front. Makeup, no one cares. Score: All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans. Need to see I need to see all of these. I'm not too fussed about Babylon. Although I am a sucker for Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I mean, and Margot Robbie. The trailer looks really good, but also looks like it could be a right mess of a film.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
And finally, Best Picture. The nominees are, there's quite a few of them. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Mm-hmm.
Avatar, The Way of Water.
No.
I've not even seen it, and I'm like,
no. Neither have I, but still no.
The Banshees of Inisherin.
Yes.
Elvis.
No.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
The Fabelmans.
Mm-hmm.
Tar. This Triangle of Sadness.
I've not even heard of that.
Women Talking.
Was that just...
Sounds pretty...
Women having an opinion for 2 hours? No.
And Top Gun Maverick.
It's not that good.
It is a Best Picture nominee. Top Gun Maverick.
It's not.
It's not going to win.
It's a fun film and a great sequel. Possibly better than the first one, but it's still not a fucking Oscar-winning movie. Best Picture movie. No. Pack that in.
And writing was for all of them because there's fucking shitloads. But those were the nominees. I just haven't. It's just annoying because these films come out, and it's like you don't get time to see them.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, no, I don't know who I want to win. I do, I really want to see The Whale. I really want to see Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I should have done, to be fair. The Fabelmans. Kind of interested in Tar.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on Prime, but I think it's on for 15 quid. You may as well go to the cinema.
Yeah. And not give it to Amazon.
Yes.
Who are scum.
But yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once is fantastic. Banshees of Inisherin is fantastic. The Whale is definitely way up on my list. And The Fabelmans is Steven Spielberg making a film about Steven Spielberg. I need it.
Yeah, the goat. Nothing for the menu.
Sorry, nothing for the menu.
No.
That's.
I thought Ray Fiennes
might
might have got a nod for Best Supporting.
Yeah, I love that film.
Yeah, he is really good in it. But there we go. Can't please everyone. I know a lot of people don't really care about the Oscars, but it's still fun.
It's as for somebody that loves film like ourselves, it's still a big thing. More to the point where you can sit there as it's happening, once you find out who the winners are, and just go wrong.
It's just a bunch of people, millionaires, patting each other on the back. I enjoy this shit that millionaires do, so fuck off.
Yeah. It is also. I
have nothing wrong with Brad Pitt being a millionaire and having a statue. I enjoy his movies. Shut the fuck up.
It is a shame that because obviously it doesn't the public have nothing to do with the Oscars.
No,
It
good.
doesn't go to a public vote. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so, which in some ways, like it's very much it's the industry themselves all patting each other on the back, which I'm okay with. But yeah, it does. It's self-congratulatory.
Mm-hmm.
But there we are. Who cares?
Yeah.
If I got an Oscar, I'd love it.
Yeah. All right, that was it. That was some news. Thank you for joining us. Join us in a couple of weeks. We'll have some more bad news, some more good news, and all that shit.
Yes.
Bye.
Ta-da.